Hey, it's Greg, and in this episode we are going to talk about a frequent error that you might face when altering calculations using the all function or functions from the all family. This is an error that's luckily quite easy to fix and trace back once you know what you are looking for, but if you do not, then you might be surprised that your calculations like share of the total will be not correct. Let's get right into the use case. Okay, and for our demo, we have a simple table that we will use to demonstrate the use case and the challenge with using the all function. So we've got a very simple table that has a split of product categories and the corresponding sales. That's pretty easy. And the sales is also a measure that I have just added as a column of this table. Next up, we would like to add another column that would say what's the share of the current product category in total sales. So like for the computers, we would like to divide the $3.2 million in sales over the 8.3, and we would get about 30-40%. That's what we would like to do for this example. So let's get ahead and try to alpha this measure and see what kind of challenges do we encounter. Let's call this measure share of sales of current category. And what we would like to do is like literally divide two numbers. The first one, so the numerator would be just the sales of the current row, so of the current product category. That would be just sales. And now in the denominator, we want to always have the same number for all of the rows of this table. We want to have this $8.3 million, so that's the total of all product categories. So common construct that you would use for such operations is the calculate something and then all over a specific column. So we want to calculate sales, that's our measure. And then we want to kind of remove the filter of the context of the current row. So this from one column, so product category, column product category from table product category. That's what we try to do. And basically this syntax should yield this result, so 8.3 or whatever the total would be in the context of any other filters that we might apply. Let's try to bring that measure to life. Maybe we can also format it to give it a nice percentage look. And let's see what happens. Okay, and something went totally wrong. So we've got always 100, so probably since we're dividing one thing by the other, they are both equal for all the cases, for all the rows and the total as well. And actually, yeah, that's what happens. So the sales is always equal to the second expression, so the total for all categories. So we would expect this to be 8.3, but actually, since we're getting 1, that's always equal to the sales of the current row, unfortunately. And why does this happen? You could say that, hey, I have used the all function correctly. Why doesn't it work? Why am I getting an error? Is it a bug or what? No, actually, it's not a bug, and the mystery is hidden within this column that we have used to slice our table. So let's get into the table where this column lives actually. So that's product category. Okay, that's just 8 rows table, yet it still poses us some trouble, as you can see. So what happens here? Actually, we have a custom sorting imposed on that column. How can we check that? If we have an option, we can go to you can click the header of the column. And now in the area column tools, we have sort by column, and we see that we are sorting by some other column, product category key. So this is the first column in the table. Basically what happens is that we have sorted this column, the product category, to be in some custom order, not the alphabetical or counter-alphabetical order, but some other, maybe because of the importance of our strategic plans and so on. And we can see that, yeah, this sorting, this does not go alphabetically, so that's how you would accomplish custom sorting. And same goes for the table. The order here is the same. But unfortunately, this has a side effect. If we sort one column, so the product category, by another, well, then they kind of become bound. And we need to remove the filter from both of them, not just one. So even though we don't have the product category key column in our table, we still need to remove the filter from it, even it's though not explicitly here, it's implicitly here. So we just need to quickly modify our calculation, and it's a very simple modification. Let's do that. We just need to remove one more filter from one more column. So our product category key, and the result should now be all good. Let's see how it works out. And voila, it works. Now we are able to believe that 38% is something like 3.2 million divided by 8.3. So that's a plausible result. So to wrap this up, remember that if you are authoring calculations based on some kind of share of something within something else, always remember to use the all function not only on a specific column that you have in your table, but also if you are sorting this column that you explicitly have in your table, you must also include in the all function the column that you are sorting the first column by. They are bound together kind of with a composite key, so we need to remove the filter from both, or otherwise the hidden sorting column will also be getting in your ways here and preventing the all function from yielding an accurate and intuitive result. Thanks, I hope that was helpful, and see you in the next episode.